Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am here with the September 13th FOILED Tuesday, and I did a guessing giveaway this week. I feel like we haven't done one in a little while, but I had a feeling that no one would guess it correctly. I haven't checked it in a while, like since about an hour after I posted it, but as of that time, no one had guessed it correctly. But this week's theme is warm and cozy. What I think I'm going to do is anyone that I'm just gonna like pick a couple people that were like the closest. So probably I'll pick like two people that were the closest. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I periodically do these things called guess and giveaways in my Instagram stories on like Monday afternoon time, where you can guess the theme of the upcoming $2 Tuesday before this video gets uploaded, and the first person to guess it correctly gets a $10 gift card. So it's just something a little fun, and yeah, just a fun way to kick off the week, I feel like, since Mondays typically are not people's favorites. But let's just get into it. The theme is warm and cozy, so we have some sweater prints going on here. We have like candles and oil lamps and lanterns, some coffee rings, books, typewriters, stuff like that. So let's kind of get started with the washi. I feel like we always start with the small sheets, but we have a couple different sweater patterns this week. This one is kind of just like, they're kind of like hashes, and so you get a ton of them on here. And then we have the knit washi 2, which is kind of more like these like half moon shapes repeated. Next we have kind of like more your traditional kind of like sweater pattern. So we have knit washi 3. We have knit washi 4, knit washi 5, and knit washi 6. I feel like this is like your traditional kind of like chunky knit pattern. Oh, I also want to mention this week, now this is a perfect one to mention that on. I'm going to put, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to put transparent, clear, and white, all three paper options, up for all of the FOILED Tuesday sheets this week, not just like select sheets. I just want to see how it goes. We are thinking about, if you missed our last video, we are thinking about discontinuing clear because transparent matte gives you the same effect, it's just not glossy, and opting to do white because I feel like white is more helpful to people than clear is, and I don't know that we can handle doing all three every single week. Of course, I'm willing to like try it, but I don't want to like guarantee it. So anyway, so this is our book washi. It's kind of just like a row of books like you would see on a shelf, and you get 4 strips here. This will look really good in white, but it will also be available on transparent, matte, and glossy. I feel like I should have started with the smaller sheets now that I'm seeing the sheet, but these are some string lights that kind of have more like a bulb shape, kind of like those outdoor ones that a lot of people use in their backyard. Here are some like garland lights that are a little bit closer to like your traditional string light, but not quite like a Christmas string light, if that makes sense. Not sure what happened here. The sheet doesn't say it's Sadie stickers. I will fix that before I send these out. Not that I'm sure it really doesn't really matter that much, but anyway, these are the assorted garlands where some of the little circles are not filled in, and then some of them are solid. It's just kind of like has a little bit more interest to it, I guess I would say. And these match some of the smaller sheets that I'm about to show you. So I totally should have started with the smaller sheets first. So matching the washi, we have the same knit patterns but in divider version. So we have knit divider 1, knit divider 2. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly because you kind of saw the idea of them in the washi. We have knit divider 3. This one's my favorite. Knit divider 4, 5. I don't know why this one reminds me of pasta. And then knit divider 6. After that, we have some of these oil lamps, which I just thought were like super cute. They kind of like remind me of like visiting a cabin. It'd be super fun to like read a book near an oil lamp. And then we have some candles, of course. You just have some candles up here, and then some of these actually have like the tray / candle holder. And then we have some lanterns. So this is like your traditional like holding one. This one's kind of more like an outdoor like sconce situation. And then we have some hanging ones as well. So you get a variety of different types of lanterns here. You also have some mini coffee rings. I think these are adorable. I love these so much. And then of course we have the bigger version of these. If you're planning on picking these up in white, make sure you're looking at the cut lines because some of them, the cut goes all the way in here. So if you're planning on using this as like a box, which would be a good idea, but if you were planning on that, this center part is not going to be there when you peel the sticker up, but it will be on these 3. So just keep that in mind if that's something that you're thinking about using it for. Here is our bookshelf. You get some tiny ones, and then it goes all the way up to some bigger ones. I feel like this tiny one would be super cute for marking, like organizing your books. I read all my books on a Kindle now, but when I like actually kept track of physical books, I would always be stuck in between like grouping them by color or like grouping them with their series or by author name and stuff like that. I always feel like I was reorganizing books, especially when I was in like high school. Anyway, we have our book stack here. You just have like a variety and they're all different sizes. Sorry, I'm like trying not to yawn in the middle of talking. And then we have this book collection. So I want to call this like bookshelf because it's kind of like how you would put your books on a shelf, but we already have one called bookshelf, so I just called it book collection. And you do get, of course, the variety of different sizes, and this matches the bookshelf washi that I showed you earlier. These typewriters are adorable. These, especially in white, if you put them up here and then put your month in them, so you can't even see, but if you put them up here and like put your month in it, especially with that typewriter font that I did in a Tuller Tuesday a little bit ago, I feel like this would look really good in there. Here's kind of like the context of like the other ones that I was showing you before. So we have these Mason stringlets, which if you got our August mystery, these will match that. And then I want to say one of these matches that camping kit from Miss and Meow too. Maybe, I could be wrong. Or at least there's something similar, but I put them on their side so I could fit more. But you do have like the garlands with some hanging mason jars. This would be cute if you put it at the top and then put like your date number inside of the jar. I feel like we have released some really dainty date numbers that are totally doable with that. But these are the mason string lights. Here are the mason garlands. Something about like mason jars with a tea light inside of them just is so comfy and cozy, which of course matches this theme. So you have your solid garlands here, which are different than our traditional garland. These are more of like a string light type of garland. And then you have your hanging mason jars from there. And then here are the assorted garlands, which like the washi, some of them are not filled in and some of them are solid inside the garland. And then if you don't like the mason jars, I have the string lights here, which are again the like bulb outdoor type of string lights. We have the garland lights, and we have the assorted garland lights. So those three match the washi that I showed you before. If you do like mason jars, you're in luck. We do have some mason jar like deco. And to match the like vintage typewriters, I did some rotary phones too. These weren't necessarily like giving me comfy and cozy vibes, but they matched the typewriter, so I wanted to include them because I just feel like it'd be kind of fun to mark like talking on the phone with someone with one of these. I just feel like it'd be kind of funny actually to mark it with this instead of something like what we have now, like our brick cell phones, which I'm ashamed that my kid puts her palm like up to her face to pretend like she's talking on the phone, and she doesn't do like this with like the flip phone or like the handle type of phone. She did it the other day, and that's when I realized that I'm old. But anyway, so that is everything for this week's $2 Tuesday. I'm so sorry for all of the rambling. I just feel super chatty since I feel like I haven't filmed a video in a while, even though I did film a new release video last week. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we did a FOILED Tuesday video. But I'm going to go ahead and put these down in the planner as usual. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. Otherwise, I will see you later in our next video.